Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to NekoPara Vol.3. My name is MSPunker1, and last video, Maple behaved a little strange or unusual. And after a bit of digging and maybe some hints or clues from Cinnamon, we might have figured out what's wrong, what's bothering her. It's comments on a video that Shigure did or made. So we have to see if we can manage to help her somehow. But for now. So, what do you think? Although for once I used a kind of tea leaf we didn't usually have.
使わないリーフの取り扱いがいくら充実しててもね。うちは別に紅茶屋じゃないんだから、抑えるべき銘柄があればいいんじゃない？
Maple shrugs, waving her hand visibly.
そもそもケーキ屋に紅茶の営業に来るって時点で話がずれてるでしょ。あんたのケーキより紅茶前に出したって意味ないんだから。
Actually, I didn't know what kind of plans you had after this, so there's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into.
そんなもん?
Yes, there's some that's sold by this new tea shop. I leave closing the store to the others while my secretary of tea and I walk home. I steal a glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual. Well, I can't say whatever usual is downcast or just cold. She's doing her work, but I can't tell she's not putting in a ton of effort. I can't tell. Sorry for the cough. Because she's a cat girl. I remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. I take another glance at Maple's face.
何よ、さっきからジロジロ人の顔見て。
Yeah, you're so cute.
やたら視線感じて気になるんですけど。
She turns her head just enough to look at me out of the corner of her eye. Oh no, it's nothing in particular, just an attempt to lie gets caught in my throat midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. I look away from Maple, who seems upset, and turn my gaze towards the night sky. My bad. Yeah, right. That's right.
何よ、一人で納得して。
No, it's just because I'm not that great at catching small details. I wonder if I can just ask it straight.
何よ、改まって。
She stares at me, head cooked suspiciously. I turn my head back towards her and meet her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kitten? When you said you wanted to be a singer? When was that?
そういうことね。
She idly runs a hand through her hair and lets out an exaggerated sigh. Maple has probably guessed what I really wanted to ask about by now.
恋猫でもない私に残業させるとか何かあるのかと思ったらそんなこと聞きたかったの？
What kind of person do you take me for?
バニラ風に言うならエロパティシエ？
Don't listen to her.
4匹も恋猫のいる。
Well, I didn't really plan to have any, so you can't really blame me for that. Well, that's... It's not wrong though, so I just shut up. I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair though. Still, I got enough common sense to know that with 4 companions I'm not really convincing anyone. I turn my gaze away from Maple and look up at the night sky.
まあそれは別に本人らが満足してるんだからいいけどね。私が口出すことじゃないし。
What's with that smirk? He glances at me with mischievous eyes and a very smile. Is she the one who's unhappy? I hear her grunt before looking up at the sky with me.
見たでしょ？あの動画。私がいくつの時だと思ってんのよ。あんな子猫の頃の馬鹿げた夢なんてとっくに忘れたわ。
Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. Unaffected, yeah. Sorry. But you still think about it now, don't you? Her expression is different. But she quickly relaxes, and when she speaks again it's in that same aloof tone.
なわけないでしょうが。ちょっとチヤホヤされたくらいで勘違いする年だとでも思ってんの？そもそも猫が夢とかバカなこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
Nah, I don't think it's stupid really. Not more or any more or less stupid than the humans are having dreams. Maple? The comments on the video all said something similar. Because she's a cat girl. I can see that one word weighing down on Maple. But everything she said is just now seems too hollow. I'm not sure she believes it herself. If that's true, then how did you get so good at singing? I stop in my tracks and hurl the question at her.
歌唱。
She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widening, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could get that good without practicing. Her brow furrows with unease, and she casts her gaze downward. We caught her. She still wanna become a singer or an artist, but she thinks it's impossible because she's a cat girl. The casual air that had surrounded her when we were side by side is nowhere to be found. At the bottom of my field of vision, I notice her wringing her pale, slender hands. I take a step toward her and pat her slumped head.
Nya-nya. Nya. Nya-nya.
And even Maple likes to get pats.
Nya. Nya.
The people who eat my cakes. I'm always so happy to see their smiles. She raises her head. But you asked me before. That's why I wanted to become a patissier. Talking about myself is a little embarrassing. A reluctant smile drifts onto my face and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So I did as he said and studied how to make Japanese sweets. She doesn't say anything else. Maple stares right at me, waiting for me to continue. Since my family has some ancient traditions, my upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, club activities, hobbies. I had to forego all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Well, not that I regret all that. Even after all this time, I still don't. I still don't. I can't make the bitter smile on my face go away. Maple's eyes are as wide and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. I like her eyes, actually, Maple's. But one day I went to a patissier by myself. Everyone there looked so happy eating their cake. Everyone, even those who might be austero. I can't pronounce that, sorry. Would sad otherwise. Every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit, and I give a voice to even the parts I had locked away in my heart. Before I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then someone asked me, "Why is it that you're making these sweets?" Back then I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I wanted to be like that person. I wanted to make something that could put a smile on anyone's face when they ate it. Enough that I was willing to give up all that I had worked so hard to and so long for. Maple's expression hardens, and I watch her ears turn toward me to take in every word. So I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as others around me, said many harsh things to me. But I knew I had to be true to myself. I decided to turn towards my own dream, no matter what those around me thought. I caused a lot of trouble for Shigure and my mom, and I did some incredibly dumb things. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but right now I'm happy. This time my smile isn't bitter or reluctant. The smile I showed Maple is on that is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I knew it, Maple's fingers, which she had clasped together so tightly, have loosened up.
バカね、あんたも。不器用ってのがあんたらしいけど。
Still, if I thought my dream was stupid, I wouldn't have followed it. We each let out a little chuckle. I put my hand on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Maple.
箇所。そうね。あんたの言う通りかもね。私も自分で思ってるよりもバカなのかも。
The smile is completely devoid of mischievousness I saw earlier. If removed vigor, she straightens up, standing up to full height.
あんたって本当におせっかい焼きね。
I couldn't stop if I wanted to.
そうね。性格はなかなか治らないわよね。
Anything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Maple laughs, sounding more relaxed than usual.
好きなことなんて誰かのためにやるものじゃないのよね。人だからとか猫だからとか、そんなの何も関係なくて。
Maple sounds like she's trying to convince herself of that. I nod to her in agreement. She raises her head and replies with a small nod of her own.
私は私らしく生きるわ。こそこそしてたのがバカみたい。あんたの話だけでそう思えちゃう単純さが怖いけど、でもちゃんと覚えとくわ。ありがとね、カショ。それとシナモンも。
Yeah, cinnamon there too. Eh? Cinnamon? Maple turns and I follow her gaze.
めいちゃん、なんで？気づいてないとでも思ってたの？うち出てからずっとついてきてたのなんか気づいてたし。ちゃんと慎重にしてたのに。
Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself out from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us the whole time?
そのめいちゃんとカシオさんが気になっちゃって。あ、別にエッチなことを想像したんじゃないですよ。
You mean you were hoping, right? Since it hit Cinnamon, she was probably thinking that was probably just what she was thinking of.
本当にただただめいちゃんが心配だっただけで。わざわざ断らなくてもそんなこと思ってないわよ。カショウのこともどうせシナモンの入れ知恵でしょ。それは別に入れ知恵ってわけじゃなくて、どうしたらいいかわからなくて相談したっていうか、別に怒ってないでしょうが、まったく。
Maple tenderly pats Cinnamon's head.
ありがとね。気にかけててくれて。それと、この間も。また歌うきっかけくれて、ありがとう。
She smiles awkwardly. Nonetheless, she's direct with thanking Cinnamon.
姉ちゃん。よかった。よかったよ。姉ちゃんに嫌われちゃったかと思って心配だったから。嫌わないわよ、あの程度のことで。ずっと一緒にいるんだからわかるでしょうが、そのくらい。でも
Cinnamon starts to sob uncontrollably, and Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. Their relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, I smile at the two cat girls and pet both of them.
カショもありがとね。しぐれには自分から相談してみるわ。
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Maple's face lightens up in a smile as she nods to me. I pat both of their backs. Now, how about we head home?
そうね、帰りましょう。シナモン、鼻水超出てるから。もうメソメソしてないでちゃんとしなさいってば。はい、ティッシュ。ごめんなさい。はいはい、怒ってないから泣かないの。
It feels like we'd all gotten a little closer to each other. Side by side, the three of us head home to where the others are waiting for us.
歌をちゃんと勉強したい？
I think that is a good point to end this video at, so hope you liked it, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!